Hey everyone, this is Zero Prime, and welcome back to another episode of Zero Review, a series in which I look back on the games I played on my channel, and I give you my honest thoughts and opinions on said gameplay. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about a game that was originally released on the PlayStation 2, but then it got a remastered version of it on the PlayStation 4, and it's basically considered one of the franchises that seemed to like it be very popular, but never really seemed to take off on the ground as expected. And that, of course, is Onimusha. Now, for those of you that may not have heard of Onimusha, it's basically simply a game that plays like this: that where you're a samurai in Japanese period, just before during the Nobunaga was killed in a battlefield. That basically you have to fight hordes of demons, and then you're given a power from the... Well, I mean, in this version they say the ogre, but then later on they change it to the power of the Oni and everything, if I'm not mistaken. But essentially you're given that gauntlet which you absorb the demon's souls in order to enhance the weapons that you find and enhance the powers as well. So, and this is actually a pretty fun game to play, because especially where you especially where you have to, you essentially, it's a hack and slash where, well, would I even call it a hack and slash? Yeah, I mean, technically it's a hack and slash, that where you basically just fight demons, you fight bosses, and then you move on to the next area with an interesting storyline where you're trying to save a princess and her brother from being sacrificed to the king of demons. So, and this started off a pretty well interesting series that, of course, I'll be talking about the other series later on. Especially where I still need to play the third and fourth title of the game. And also, they had also announced, that they're doing a remastery of Onimusha 2. So, that'll be interesting to play on my channel as well. But, in any case, it's a simplistic gameplay where you basically just fight demons and, you just basically go for each area. And of course there's another character that you play as, where she doesn't have the powers like Samanosuke. I think that was the same. I mean, it's been a while since I played this, but essentially that, that gives like an added challenge that you don't have the enhancements of the demon's souls that you basically try to fight against these monsters. So, but other than that, it's rather an interesting series, and basically, it never really seemed to take off as much. I mean, there were only 4 titles in the game, Onimusha 1 through 4, and then there was the Onimusha Blade, which is basically the attempt at a fighting game. But other than that, there was no other series added. Although there was of course I haven't seen it, I believe there was an anime version of Onimusha that they would release. But I heard that it's not exactly like, as a game-wise, that it seemed to be completely different. But, yeah, who knows? If I ever get a chance or, I'm bored, I can just, take a look at it and see how it is and everything. But, in any case, Onimusha 1, of course, the one thing I will say this, though, that the difference between the original PlayStation 2 version and the HD remastered of this one, the only real difference is that if you, on the HD remastered, if you set the settings to be Japanese, then you'll be able to see a scene that was cut, which involves that lady that turns into a demonic wasp. That's like transformation. That's the only difference. The reason why they removed that was because that was a bit provocative. Although to me it was like not really, it doesn't really show that much, but you know how the censorship's here. It's like, okay, there's a woman doing something suspicious. She's breathing. Censor, and all that. But other than that, though, I mean, that's really the only difference. I mean, besides the updated graphics and they added the trophies and such, if you were thinking like, oh, maybe there's like a difference, with the versions, like, between the US and Japanese, that's really the only major difference, where they simply just edited that one scene out of it doing that transformation when you get to that certain point. But other than that, it's still definitely a fun game. Either if you play the PS2 version or the PlayStation 4 version, you still will have a good time just hacking and slashing the demons, absorbing the souls, and making yourself stronger for that. So I would definitely pick this up if you have the opportunity. In any case, that's all the time I have for this episode, guys. So as usual, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a comment below, subscribe for more video update, share this on your Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and all other social medias. And don't forget to hit the like button to help out the channel, and to turn on the notification bell to stay up to date on my channel. And if you guys want to help me out in some shape or form, I do have a Patreon account down below. And as usual, guys, thank you for watching, and have a pleasant day. Bye-bye.